What you see on the screen is not perfect, and I think that's one of the most relatable things you could hear through a screen. Expectations are quite overwhelming at times. They can be drowning, they can be traumatizing, and it often comes from a sense of, I don't want to disappoint people. That can be learned from a culture at home, in education, or just life. And I've realized that those expectations of myself and other people can lead to disappointments. And there was a shift where I realized, like, wow, people at times are oftentimes actually are unreliable. So, okay, let me give them grace. No need for those expectations to that level of intensity. But there are standards which are very good and are needed and critical in life and in relationships and towards myself. I had to also realign my thought process and say, you know, Dawn, you oftentimes can be your greatest critic. You have to be grace-filled to yourself as well. Give yourself room. Give yourself that freedom to be able to make a mistake. Those standards are key, but you can continue to grow. And I realized that my projection about what other people think of me is also a projection and a concern about what I thought about myself. And that was quite the most selfish thing to think about, thinking that everybody is thinking about me. That's quite egotistic on the other side of things, as compared to arrogant. No, I had to realize that I'm quite selfish in that aspect, but I also have to give grace. So having that shift in perspective was important. And the second thing, I think, was my verbiage. What I said, how I said it. I got to a point of probably borderline paranoia. There was a verbiage change that needed to happen. I no longer worry about what other people think, as compared to I don't care about what other people think. Yeah, I do care. I am considerate, and the people who I do respect, who have fruit on the tree that I want in my own life, I place weight and I do care about it. As compared to what people who don't have the fruit on the tree that I want, I don't have to worry about their opinion because they don't pay my bills and they don't really dictate my life, right? And that was the biggest shift that I needed to hear, that I needed to have in my perspective of what I said. I don't worry about what other people think. Right. So I hope that helps with the upcoming year and spurring your journey about overcoming that fear of what other people think and disappointing them. Yeah. Happy holidays. It's worth it.